Hey guys, this is Meredith from Pandora's Books. I hope everyone had a great week. I apologize for the fact that I look like I just rolled out of bed. I basically did. For those of you who follow me on Twitter, I've been kind of sick on and off for the last 2 weeks, and I didn't have the energy to put more effort into this video. I'm really sorry. But it's been several weeks since I did a Stacking the Shelves. I have books here that go back to October. So I figured it was time to just suck it up and do the video. So I'm really sorry if I sound like a babbling idiot right now. I tried to get organized. I don't think I did a good job. But I have a decent amount of books, not too many. Hopefully this won't be too long. I'm going to start with the books that I bought. And the first one is Allegiant by Veronica Roth. I read this. I reviewed it. It's on my blog. The review has spoilers. You have been warned. So if you haven't read the book, I don't recommend reading the review unless you don't mind being spoiled. I know some people actually don't care if a review spoils them, but you've been warned. I gave it 3 stars. Wasn't crazy about it. It was good. It just wasn't great. I didn't like how it ended. I think Veronica Roth is very brave for the way she ended it. And I don't understand the death threat she's getting. I think that's insane and horrible, and people need to calm down. But I will admit it wasn't the best. Read it or read the review. See what you think. You know, what I didn't like, other people did. So who knows? You might enjoy it. Next up, I went to a book signing for Amelie Howard at the Voracious Reader back on November 8th or 9th. I can't remember now. It was for her new release, Waterfell. So I actually really enjoyed Waterfell. I know a lot of people who didn't enjoy it. What you have to understand going into this, 2 things. Okay, first of all, this is not a mermaid book. Not in the traditional sense of what you expect a mermaid book to be. It's kind of similar, and it gets lumped in that category, but it's not. So don't go into it thinking mermaids. You'll be disappointed. Second of all, the main character, Nerissa, starts out very stubborn and selfish and a little bratty. But guys, please just keep in mind she's a teenager. And no, not all teenagers are bratty, so don't jump on me for that. But she's going through a lot in the beginning of the book, and she's supposed to be a queen, and she doesn't want to be, or she's a princess, and she doesn't want to be. So she kind of rebels against that, and she does get really bratty. But if you stick with it till the end, she does mature, and she does, she apologizes for some of it, but not all of it. But anyway, I don't want to spoil you anymore. I'm not explaining it well, but if you do attempt to read this, please try to go in with an open mind and stick through to the end, because it actually is really, really good. So at that signing, first of all, we have bookmarks for Amelie's next book, The Almost Girl, which releases in January, I believe. And then a pretty Waterfell bookmark. I got my book signed. So, there. And I also, actually, this is really fun, Amelie did a bunch of raffles, and she had some really amazing prizes, and I won one of those prizes. Oops, give me a sec. So, let's see if I can get this all in the frame. I won a Hunger Games poster. And this is from the movie studio, I believe. So, I don't think I can get it all in frame, but you get the gist of it. So, it's gorgeous. That dress on Katniss is gorgeous. And, I'm just waiting to figure out where I can put this. I don't want to put tacks in it, and I don't want it to get destroyed. So, I actually want to frame it, but I don't know where to get a frame this big. So if anyone has any suggestions, I highly appreciate it. So thank you so much to Amelie for an awesome signing and for the poster. I love the poster. It's gorgeous. Next up in the bought category, I finally picked up City of Ashes by Cassandra Clare. It's the second book in the Mortal Instruments series. I found a used copy for $6. I still haven't read City of Bones, but for $6, I figured at least now I have it, so if I do enjoy the first one, I can read the second. If I don't, there'll be giveaways on my blog. Next up, I bought The Fiery Heart by Rochelle Mead. This one really needs no explanation. It's Rochelle Mead, it's Adrian, and it's part of Vampire Academy. I love the back of this with all the covers on it. It's just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. And I can't wait to read that. Finally, in the bought category, I have Rachel Kane, Daylighters. I have finished reading this. I have so many feelings about it. All the feels. I don't even know where to start. I haven't reviewed it yet, but it's all set up on my blog to be reviewed. So you can look for that 2 or 3 days. I'm going to aim for today, but it might not happen. But I thought this was a really amazing end to the series. So highly recommend it. Also, actually, before I move on, if you do attempt to read these and you haven't read any of them, if you're starting from book 1, be a little patient. It starts off really good. It lags a little in the middle, but the last couple books are amazing, and this is probably one of my favorite endings to a series in a very long time. I thought Rachel Kane did an amazing job, and I was so happy with where all the characters ended up in the end. So, okay, next up, for those of you who don't know, Christine from Oh Chris did a Bookish Christmas book swap where she paired up 2 bloggers based on their interests and what kind of books they want, and it was sort of like a Secret Santa, except you knew who your Secret Santa was. So I was paired with Angie from Discadus. I am totally butchering your blog name, Angie. I am so sorry. So we gave each other wish lists on Goodreads, and Angie must be psychic because she actually picked out one of the books from my list that was like my top 3 picks. Like if I was looking at my wish list and I had to pick my top 3 favorite books that I really hoped someone would buy me, this was up there in the top 3. So it's Where the Stars Still Shine by Trish Dollar. I've heard really great things about this book, and it's, I've got to stop saying this because I keep saying contemporary is not my thing, but the more I blog, the more contemporary I read, and the more I enjoy it. In fact, right now, I'm 118 pages into Pushing the Limits by Katie McGarry, and I'm having all the feels, and ragey feels, and sobby feels, and I started crying at work the other day while I was reading this, so I've really got to stop saying that contemporary is not my thing, because the more I blog, the more contemporary I find and love. But this technically is not something that I would normally see in the store and go, oh my god, I have to have it. Cover's gorgeous, it sounds really good, but it still wasn't something that I normally read. So I decided to wait to buy it, and I'm so glad I did because Angie is a psychic, and I can't wait to read it now. So, oh, right, she also got me this gorgeous, gorgeous bookmark, which this is really funny too because my mom and I love the Keep Calm and Carry On quote or inspirational saying or whatever you want to call it. So the fact that she got me Keep Calm and Read On, it's like perfect. It's me. It's totally me. So thank you so much to Christine for hosting Bookish Christmas, because it was really, really fun. I've never done anything like this. And it was awesome, and I loved it. And thank you so much to Angie, because literally, like, seriously, you're a psychic. There's no other explanation for it. So, and your book is on the way, so I hope you enjoy it when you get it. Next are the books that I won. So first, Christina from Ensconced YA and Crystal from Crystal and Bookland had a really giant Twitter party to celebrate reaching Twitter follower milestones. So congratulations to them. They're amazing and awesome, and I love them. And if you're not following them on Twitter, I'll link to their pages below, and you should totally follow them. So from that chat, I won Ghost Hand by Ripley Patton. I feel like this might be self-published because it doesn't really have any publisher info. It's the PSS Chronicles Book 1, and I guess PSS is, hold on, let me find it. It tells you, Psyche Sansoma. It's a rare birth defect, and she actually has a ghost hand, so I guess it's like invisible and can do funky things. And it's signed by the author, and it looks really awesome. I had never heard of this until Christina sent me a list of her giveaway books and said pick one, and it was on the list, and it sounds really cool. So again, congratulations to Christina and Crystal for their awesome Twitter milestones, and thank you so much to Christina for this book. It looks awesome. Next, I'm really excited for these two. I don't even, like, I know I'm just going to get tongue-tied at this point in the video because I'm so excited that I won these books, and I'm just going to jump right into it before I make a fool of myself with all my fangirling. So, from Chris at Bibliopunk, I won a copy of Unhinged by A.G. Howard. This is my lovely Morpheus on the cover. He is my book boyfriend. I love him. I adored Splintered. It was an amazing Alice in Wonderland-ish retelling. This is book 2. It comes out in January, and I am dying to read this book. You have no idea. And the next one, equally excited. Although people are going to hate me because I haven't read the first 2 books in this next series. But I plan on binge reading them probably in early January. From Stacy at Adventures of a Book Junkie, I won a copy of Cress by Marissa Meyer. I held off on reading Cinder. I held off on reading Cinder for a really long time because I didn't like the cyborg part of it. But I love fairy tales. I love fairy tale retellings. And I've heard really just amazing things about these books. Specifically with people who are reading Cress right now. Lots of fangirling and flipping out. So, cannot wait to read this. So, thank you so much to Chris at Bibliopunk, and thank you so much to Stacy at Adventures of a Book Junkie. I am dying to read these 2 books. Like, you have no idea. Finally, I think I forgot to mention the ebooks that I received, because I think I have 2 or 3, and now, because I'm filming on my iPad, I can't get to them, but I will include them separately in the books that I mentioned below in the post part of this video. So, yeah, that's it. These are the books. Like I said, this is like a month's worth of books, which is crazy because when I first started blogging, this is what I would get in like a week. So I'm definitely scaling back a little bit, trying not to buy as much, trying to catch up on my massive TBR. So yeah, tell me what you've read. Tell me what you read and liked or didn't like. Tell me which books you're excited for, and definitely link to your Stacking the Shelves post in the comments below. And yeah, I will chat with you guys soon. And thank you for being patient while I rambled my way through this video. I think after this I might go take a nap, because my puppy's on my bed and I can curl up next to her. So, hope you guys have a great day, and go read some awesome books. Bye!